Hey everybody, it's Krabby Game Guy. Welcome to episode 13 of our XCOM 2 War of the Chosen playthrough. We had a little activity off screen in between episodes, and primarily that consisted of us finishing the research of plated armor. In order to build said armor, we're going to need some supplies, so you can guess what our next mission is going to be. It is going to be, yes indeed, a supply raid. So, let's go ahead and put a squad together. Let's see what we can do about getting some supplies to build some armor and eventually some weapons. Looks like a pretty good crew here. We'll take a ranger, skirmisher, Harrington our specialist, Dolly is our grenadier, and then we'll take Klein as our sharpshooter. So, very good group. Hopefully an easy mission. Although these supply raids, where you have to go tagging crates, they're harder than they seem sometimes. You can get caught out of position chasing a crate, and that can spell doom for a soldier or two. So we've got to be very, very careful how we proceed.
Forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest. Getting it done. What would appear to
Let our ranger Coyote
actually a swarm of tiny
move up, and sure enough, he spots a Spectre, which we had not seen before, and a shield bearer and a trooper. So, formidable group to be sure. And we'll move everybody else in that general direction, keeping them in cover.
A confident approach.
Go ahead and move Dolly up. Perhaps she can get everyone with a grenade on the next move.
Schon unterwegs.
And we'll move Klein up into full cover as well. And they start moving a little bit toward us. I see a unmarked crate behind them in the distance a little bit. So that's definitely a direction we need to be heading. I think Dolly does have an actually pretty good opportunity to cause damage to all three of these with a grenade.
Catch!
Not a lot, but some shredded armor.
We're in their sights.
And we still have a full complement of moves from the rest of our squad, so we should be able to do some damage here. Klein with a pistol shot does get the...
Wie viele waren das
It
jetzt?
was a Lancer, not a trooper. I was mistaken. She'll get a shot with the Spectre and miss with the rifle.
Bewegt sich noch.
Coyote, I think the best way to get things done here is go ahead and take the sword to that shield bearer. Do not let him activate those shields. So that's a good kill. Harrington has a 58% shot on that Spectre, who is an elusive character, so hard to shoot. So let's go ahead and get where we have a crit 40%. And he does 5 damage, so not a bad shot, but wish we could have done more damage. Move Mox up, and perhaps we can get Justice to work here?
Justice comes for all.
And he misses, unfortunately.
I have failed this.
Okay, we've got a couple of crates that went out for Advent, and it looks like the Spectre is going to shadow bind. She's going to shadow bind Klein, so we will have to address that immediately this turn. As always, the Spectre moves into full cover. And between the full cover and his ability to dodge, he is a guy that's hard to hit. But I will say that I'd rather go after the Spectre than I would the shadow-bounced XCOM soldier. Because it's kind of a 2-for-1 kill. Plus I get a soldier back, so it's almost like a 3-to-1 kill. So I'd rather put my efforts toward getting rid of that Spectre. We'll move Dolly over, see if she can flank a little bit and get a shot.
Seems doable.
She should be able to do the kill here. And she misses, unfortunately. No chance for Coyote, but he can shoot the Shadow of Klein and get that health down. Harrington. Let's move him up into cover. He'll have two options here. Perhaps get the Spectre. Yeah, he does. Good shot. So the Spectre's down, Shadow's gone, Klein gets back up, and we're back to a full squad, though. Good work to get it done all in one turn.
Bin dabei.
We'll overwatch everybody. And it looks like Advent's going to get at least one, if not two more supply crates. But again, I don't want to worry too much about that. If you can get away with about 3 supply crates, 4 supply crates, the law of diminishing returns after that is pretty steep. So if you get those first 3 or 4, you've done a good job on this mission. So that's what we're going to focus on, and we're not going to chase crates. That's it's a recipe for disaster. We will, however, go ahead and dash and move up since there's really no enemies in our direct line of sight right now. And we'll move everybody up 2 turns, get them closer, and then develop a strategy that starts to get us a little bit closer to the action and closer to those crates.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
And sure enough, Coyote finds a mech and 2 troopers. Harrington can share teamwork and give a move to Coyote. So he actually has a much better shot here. He also has a flashbang grenade, which might help. And can we get all 3 in this radius? I'm not sure if the flashbang does anything to a mech, but I am going to try to get all 3 of them caught up into this blast if I can. I know it will disorient the troopers, but I'm not sure about the mech, and it doesn't appear like it does. So that mech is still as dangerous as he's going to be. A shot at Coyote, and it's a miss. Another shot. He's in full cover, so that's a miss. And this one doesn't look so promising. And Harrington gets wounded. Crit wound, no less. So he will have to heal himself. Let's go ahead and let Coyote get a in-the-face shot to this mech. See how much damage he can do. And he gets the kill. That's great. Nice shot. Let's go ahead and let Harrington heal himself a little bit. Gets back to 8 out of 9 health points. Let's go ahead and get him in cover.
Yes,
We
Commander.
will move Mox over, and perhaps he will have a shot at someone. Not really, but it might be worth taking a chance.
I must focus my
He
shot.
misses.
I
We'll
can handle
move
that.
Dolly up into full cover. She's getting close to some crates. And she does have a shot at the trooper. And she gets 6 damage. Very nice. Good shot.
Legen wir
Klein can get into a shooting position with her pistol and hopefully take out this trooper. And she does. Very good.
Gegner für mich.
And another Advent crate being picked up. And that's 3 total. And another one, that's 4 total. So we need to start catching up a little bit.
Watch the flanks! They're all
Again, a miss on Coyote. That's good.
as you order.
Let's get Mox up closer to these crates. I think Coyote can take care of the trooper that was shooting at him.
I move.
But let's go ahead and move Mox up into full cover. We'll move Dolly a little bit closer to these crates. There's one there.
Already there?
But I also want to leave her in full cover too, because there is another pod of Advent out there, at least one that we need to, let's just say, I'd rather find them on our turn than them find us on theirs. So let's go ahead and use a slash again. See how much damage we can do. Not bad, 6 out of 7. And Carrington perhaps can finish this guy off. And he does. Very good. Good kill.
Los, los, los!
Alright. Let's go ahead and move Klein and mark a crate. And let's start collecting
Picking up a
supplies.
steady signal from the transponder. Firebrand is en route to make the pickup. Firebrand is on deck for recovery.
Let's see. How far do we want to move? Again, I don't know where that other pod is, so I want to be somewhat cautious. Dolly doesn't trigger anything, and she does get to mark a crate, so that's another one.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active.
Take a look
Firebrand
at
will handle the
where
pickup.
we can move Harrington to. With his injuries, he will more or less bring up the rear and provide support. Mox, on the other hand, let's go ahead and move him all the way over and see if we can't mark this crate. I think we're down to one pod that is missing, so they don't appear to be out front of this building anywhere. They're probably inside or behind the building, so we'll approach the building cautiously, but in the meantime, we'll go ahead and gather as many supplies as we possibly can before we're spotted. We'll move Dolly a little bit closer to the crate
Whatever you say.
over there.
Scanner Gebiet.
And we'll let Klein go into Overwatch. Alright. Recover a couple more crates. That's good.
I will
And
go.
we'll let Mox go up and go ahead and mark another one. Coyote
On the move.
can stay in cover and get closer to the crate that's just ahead of him. And Dolly, on her first move, can mark a crate. And we'll move her into full cover. Still no sign of Advent yet.
Endlich.
We'll move Klein up and perhaps... Nope, nothing yet.
Copy that.
Harrington moves up. I think I am going to let Mox stay where he is. I don't necessarily want to move him any closer to that building until we know where the enemy is. So we'll overwatch everybody and see if they reveal themselves. In the meantime, we get a couple of more crates lifted out. And it looks like we'll be able to get another one. Coyote is very close to that one and can stay in the blue. So he'll mark that crate. So that will give us another crate. So we should be doing very well with supplies. That was that 5 shown on the board and at least 1 or if not 2 marked. And it appears like there might be 1 more to get. But again, I know there's an Advent out there, so we need to be very careful about
Yes, Commander.
popping that pod. And just as I say that, there they are. We have a Muton and 2 Sectoids, none of which are any fun. So let's see what Mox can do. I'm thinking grenade. Even if I have to sacrifice that crate, I'll probably never get it anyway because it's behind the building and surrounded by enemies. I'd like to be able to get damage in on both of these aliens, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So we might just take a shot and see if we can get a little bit lucky. And we do. 5 damage on the sectoid, so a very good shot. He appeared to be down to 3, so that's good. We'll let Dolly move up a little bit. Try to keep her at least in partial cover. Take a look and see if Klein has a shot. It's a long one. But she could take out the Muton if it's a hit. Not bad. 7 out of 8. That's that was worth taking that chance. Very, very well done.
Headed there now.
Klein has a small window of opportunity. 37%. Don't think that's worth it. But, what's what the heck?
I'll get him
A
next
miss?
time.
Dolly has another grenade. But I think she's also close enough to that crate where she can mark it. But let's go ahead and keep her in cover just to stay safe. And sure enough, that crate does get lifted out by Advent, so no surprise there.
I think they got me.
Harrington's shot again. This time by a Muton. That could have been a lot worse. I'm glad he's alright. The sectoid looks like she's going for mind control on Klein. And she's panicked, but not mind controlled, so could have been worse. And unfortunately, she misses the Muton. Mox gets shot by a sectoid, so we need to ramp things up because we're taking way too many hits.
Reloading ammunition.
Mox reloads. Has a shot. He also has the grenade. He can actually finish off this muton. Let's go ahead and do that. Very good. Dolly has an opportunity with this sectoid. Both of them, actually. We'll go ahead and move her over to this supply crate. Let her take a 62% shot. And she misses again. Man, tough mission for her.
I'm ready.
Harrington needs a heal. Or he can take a 67% shot. And he does and gets the kill. So good for him. Dolly needs to mark supplies. She'll also need a reload. I think if we move Klein over for a shot on this sectoid,
Und los geht's.
she can close out this mission with a kill. It's worth a try. She has lightning hands, so she'll get a free shot. And she gets the kill. Very nice. Mission accomplished. Only 2 wounded. It seemed like a lot more. Harrington took damage twice, so Harrington and Mox are we'll spend some time in the infirmary. We'll see how long. I don't think we gained any promotions on this mission. But we'll see. And no. And 5 days and 8 days, 3 Alarium cores, 138 supplies, 45 alien alloys. So a pretty good haul. A Spectre autopsy available to us. Harrington is a fear of mechs. He's wounded, so we won't be able to get rid of his negative trait just yet. But we can go to the infirmary because, as I recall, yes, Suzuki has a negative trait. Don't remember which one it was, but let's go ahead and get her started. And then by the time she's done, hopefully Harrington will be healed up from his wounds and he'll be able to go into a negative trait recovery. Well, our goal was to get supplies and alloys and Alarium to get this armor. And let's go ahead and let's build it. Because we need it. We also have some weapons we can get, but I think the armor is probably most important right now.
Armor should give our soldiers increased longevity in the field.
Cool, tough armor for our guys and gals. And that is going to help us. Let's take a look at what we've got coming up. We'll have a room available soon. Blue screen rounds will be available in 5 days. Supply day drop in 6 days. So plenty of things happening. We have 3 wounded, 1 tired, 2 on a covert action, and 1 in negative trait recovery. We got plenty of soldiers to send out on a mission. Not necessarily our best, but right now it's a great opportunity to go ahead and get people some field experience when we can. Let's go ahead and go for more alien alloys. We'll have those weapons that we need to build. A dark event is completed, unfortunately. Sealed armor. That'll protect Advent from fire and from poison and the like for a month, so we'll have to be mindful of that. We still have these supplies hanging out there that we need to get, and we have a new room available. Let's get the supplies, and hopefully that's enough to go actually build something in that new empty space that we just completed. And let's take a look and see what's available. And I think the defense matrix is calling our name. It's something I don't like to go without, and it's available to us and affordable, and we have an engineer ready to work on it. So let's go ahead and get it built, and we'll be ready for just about anything at that point. It's an exposed power coil that needs to be done, another alien debris room, and it looks like a couple of rooms, or one room with debris, two with machinery. Let's go ahead and start clearing out one of the debris rooms and get that started. And that'll get us an opportunity to build some more facilities when the time comes. Still need to upgrade the workshop, and that'll free up a couple of other engineers that we can use to empty out some facilities and do some building. So we'll have to make that move next time around as well. Covert action completed, and we've started our journey on hunting down the warlock.
We just got some new intel on the Chosen. Pretty soon, we'll be able to take them down permanently.
And it also strengthens our bond with the skirmishers. Not the greatest buff there, but we will take it. And let's take a look and see what our next covert action will be. I think we probably should go take advantage of... Let's take a look and see what we got available soldier-wise. I think going after the one of the Chosen is probably a good idea. Klein seems to be the logical choice to send out on this. If I had a specialist, I'd love that 4 hacking for that specialist. Let's go on back out to the armory. Klein's carrying a weapon that I don't want to send out on a covert action. That weapon would be better on a regular battlefield mission, as would the armor-piercing rounds. So Klein is ready for a covert mission now.
Should make use of the ring facility and
Would love to send Smoke Show, but I am going to need her for the next mission, so I'll keep her on the bench for now. But like I said, that +4 hacking would have been a really nice upgrade for her. We'll send Jelani the Grenadier, maybe? Don't really want to classify those rookies yet. We'll send Shin. And Dolly, who is not at 100% will, but is healthy enough to go out on this mission. So that's what we've got. We have a faceless autopsy going as well. So that means mimic beacons.
Commander,
looks like the Avatar project is continuing to move. And enemy tech and psionic defense are doubled for our enemies. So again, something to be mindful of next mission. That's not good to have 2 active dark events. Definitely makes me a little uncomfortable. Makes easy missions hard and hard missions even harder. In the meantime, 30 intel for India is a no-brainer. Let's go ahead and start making contact. We've got to get more income coming in faster. And we could use the support, and I would love to get the tactical analysis for the continental bonus on that Asian continent.
On the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Blue screen protocol is the research is done for that, so we have an EMP grenade and blue screen rounds available. Unfortunately, we only have 76 supplies, so let's go start research on the bigger grenades. That'll definitely come in handy. We need those right about now.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
And
Patching it through to your quarters now.
the council's going to tell us that they're not very happy with us, and honestly, they shouldn't be. It's been a rough month. We've could have done a lot of things a lot cleaner. Events, dark events, are going to be something we're going to have to work around. Zombies and stun lancers are a potential problem that we'll have to battle this next month. We'll go ahead with impact modeling, although it's not going to do us a whole lot of good, but I'm not worried about the black market, and I don't necessarily need 2 more turns on mission timers, so we'll go for now with the speeding up research for armor.
Commander will need to completely
Suzuki's negative traits are removed. And let's go ahead and pick up supplies, because we definitely will need some. And we're told that there is another mission awaiting us, and this one's from the council, which usually means it's tougher, typically an escort mission. But that's something we're going to investigate in our next episode. We're going to call it an episode here. I appreciate you coming by. If you liked what you saw, please leave us a like. If you liked it enough to subscribe, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications for when we have a new episode available. In the meantime, I'm Krabby Game Guy. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.